As you know, the ICOM F60 has been discontinued. So if you get a call for an ICOM F60 radio, you're going to have two options that we want to go over today with the migration path. You have the ICOM F62D, which is the new ICOM digital or analog radio. It'll work with the existing ICOM F60s until they have all F62Ds, and then we do a quick switch and change it to a digital platform, and you'll get all the features that come with the digital radio. Bluetooth, private call, things like that. Or you're going to have the Motorola line. Currently, we've been doing a lot of the Motorola SL300s. This radio has been out for about 2 years. It's done very well in the yachting industry. It's held up to all the tough, rigorous standards of a deckhand, but the stews still love it because it's lightweight and thin. It does not have the capability to do private calls and things like that because it doesn't have a keypad. So they came out with the new SL3500E. This radio has a really cool underlying keypad that enables you to do private calls, things like that, and it also has the Bluetooth capability. So these radios are all going to work with your existing ICOM F60s, and then once you have gotten all digitals, you can make a switch to the digital platform. These radios also really work well for about the 50-meter mark. Okay, once you get to over 50 meters to 50 to 70 meters, you really start looking at needing a repeater system because coverage will become an option. And at that point, the best thing is just for me to go out to the boat and talk to them directly. Unfortunately, the two technologies do not mix. The ICOM is only going to work with the ICOMs in digital, and the Motorola's is going to work with the Motorola's in digital. The way they have divided the frequencies in the digital platforms, they do not communicate with each other. Well, the Motorola line is much broader and much more established than the ICOM digital line. For example, the SL7550 is a very popular radio amongst stews, captains, and mates that typically stay in the interior of the boat. It can do everything, be hooked up to software packages, Bluetooth, private call, text messaging, just about everything you would need this radio can do. So this is one of the main differentiators between the ICOM and the Motorola digital lines. In digital, Motorola is going to give you more feature set with a repeater system than ICOM will. Motorola has TDMA technology. In simple, basically it gives you 2 talk paths per repeater. ICOM is going to give you 1 talk path per repeater. You can add additional modules to an ICOM repeater to facilitate the second talk path, but you will be needing an additional antenna on the mast, which can cause issues for some vessels. So in July, all vessels built before 2014 are going to be required to have a minimum of 2 SOLAS-approved radios or intrinsically safe radios for the fire team. All new construction vessels already have to have these radios to meet this requirement. We have currently been using the XBR 7550E to meet these new regulations. This radio has worked very well. It's very durable. It has the submersible rating for 30 minutes at 2 meters. It's also can be hooked up to software packages. It'll work with all of the Motorola platform in either analog or digital, and will work with the ICOM radios in analog only.